Greetings, programs. This is Wretch. Welcome back to Sherlock Holmes, The Devil's Daughter. Now, we're heading back to Baker Street. We need to get some more information on who this Dart is, who was blackmailing Jeremiah to build the bomb that attempted to blow up our hero here. And to do that, I'm going to need the archives, and I also kind of want to see if there's anything else of interest going on in Baker Street, well, with Orson there. Probably something that's going to annoy me, but that would be the standard operating procedure. Let's be fair. So we also need to check and see if there's going to be any more deductions. I also need to go ahead and get out of this.
Stay here. Don't move.
You know my methods, Watson.
Oh, Lord. Go ahead and get out of the priest's garments here. And get back into some of our more regular clothing. Unless it says that we still have to have our disguise on. That's weird. Let's go ahead and just go to our normal look and see, unless it says specifically we have to do something else. But I don't know why that would be the case. Okay. Much better.
The game is afoot. Not a word. Into your clothes and come.
Uh-huh. The Dart. This is an interesting villainous name. 1888. The Dart in prison. Ooh, and Jack the Ripper. Sherlock Holmes and Scotland Yard have caught the famous Walworth gang leader, Percy the Dart Fleming. The Walworth gang were involved in criminal activities including extortion, in addition to operating several brothels, the most famous of which being London's White Swan. The police raid has created significant financial difficulties for the gang. The judge has found the Dart guilty and has sentenced him to 7 years in prison.
Here it is.
So, does that give us yet another suspect? Ask Lestrade to apprehend Percy Fleming. Ah, okay, so we do have to go back to Scotland Yard. Well, that is what it is. We already had to do that with the hammer. So, well, while that's going on and loading, let's look at some deduction, see if we have any new Jeremiah, which we've already looked at. Do we have any new clues? Income problems and imprisonment. Percy the Dart Fleming has a strong motive to kill Sherlock Holmes. He wants revenge due to his long prison spell and resulting financial problems. Well, I guess we would have to meet Percy first before we made any kind of assumption, because right now I'm pointing toward Jack the Hammer Cole here because of the death of his brother and that unfortunate circumstance. So, well, we will just have to.
Holmes.
Oh, we'll just have to see. I know I look a whole lot less holy than I did here last time.
Lestrade, I have a suspect in our case. It's Percy Fleming. Can you apprehend him?
I'll give the order to the constables.
Sometime later.
Inspector, we have the second suspect for you.
Now, just admit that Scotland Yard is looking after you well, eh?
Well, I'd be of little use to you dead.
This is true, but the fact that they're able to apprehend these known criminals is pretty impressive. So, interrogate Percy. Do we have to look through his stuff too? Ah! Let's do that first. And then we will meet this gentleman. Those are the hammers. I bet that has a blade in it.
Well, that's rather tasteless.
V is for victory.
A spintria, used in the brothels of ancient Rome.
Probably a calling card. And looks like a normal notebook. I didn't know they had the spiral design back then.
It It looks like encrypted records.
Ah, okay. So chances are we're going to have to break that encryption. But let's talk to Percy first and get an idea as to who he is. You must be Percy.
Please, escort this suspect for interrogation.
Interesting looking fellow.
A good day to you, Percy the Dart Fleming.
It's the flopper.
Flopper. You're aware of what happened at Baker Street the other night. I'd say I'm a little luckier than that.
Well, I don't give a fig.
Let us do some examination. Scar. Beaten in childhood or gang warfare. Looks like gang warfare. Handkerchief. Definitely fashion. If he was unwell, it had already been like taken out and possibly used. Elaborate buttons, expensive and eccentric clothes. Westgate prison tattoo, ordinary tattoo. No, that's definitely prison tattoo. And there looks like there's one more thing that we need to look at. Ooh, nice skull ring. Ostentatious. Now this guy looks like a villain. Percy Fleming, also known as the Dart, is leader of the Walworth Gang, the owner of several brothels. Fleming's business is going well. He's an affluent man. Fleming is a fashionable and eccentric man who takes care of himself. The scar on his face bears witness to his participation in gang warfare. The Dart spent 7 years in Westgate Prison and was only recently released. And then we've got Jack Cole.
What were you doing 2 nights ago around 1 a.m.?
I was at the White Swan.
The White Swan? The brothel that you own? That can't be counted as an alibi.
What do I need an alibi for?
Does the name Jeremiah ring any bells with you?
It's the first time I've heard it.
Q. And you threatened him.
How about this threatening letter that bears your name?
Oh, I remember now. A threat? Come on. Just a reminder for him to pay his debts. It's just a small one, and it's a matter of principle.
How do you know him?
Ah, he's always coming around, begging for odd jobs. But he just talks rubbish. He's off his head.
He reminds me of Badger from Firefly.
Do you have any business with Jack the Hammer Cole?
I have. He sometimes provides my business with girls. But he's stupid. A hot-headed clown. Yeah, I'd be worried about him if I were you.
Yes?
He told me what you did to his brother, and... well, let's just say he hates you.
What's this note?
I don't know.
It was among your belongings.
So what?
Wow, that was anticlimactic.
Is this gonna take long?
One can only hope. So what's next? Percy Fleming, we got dialogue. And have to search the archives. Percy Fleming stated that Jack Cole supplied girls to his brothel. Well, let's see if we can confirm that with Jack here.
Please, escort this suspect for interrogation.
It looked like the first doctor was sitting on the same bench as him.
Tell me about the business that you have with Percy Fleming.
What? I don't have any business with him.
No? Oh. Oh, you supply girls to his institution. He's confessed.
Well, he's a liar. Oi, why did you tell them I supply girls to your brothel?
Eh? What are you talking about?
You know what? I did suspect Jack for obvious reasons, but I'm looking at Percy here now with a very extreme eye. Yeah, look at it. It's William Hartnell. Where'd the first doctor get himself into this time? So now we got to search the archives and find some way to decipher this gibberish. So back to Baker Street. Any new evidence? Just the threats. The dart threatened to take Jeremiah's sister to the brothel. Well, I'm not seeing anything on Jeremiah... Oh, wait. Fleming's motive. Yeah. This entire area here in the middle is not very... Not exactly sure, guys. It's interesting. For right now, in regards to Orson, because Orson could be... I mean, we've seen so much good stuff. Orson just could be waiting in the background to strike. Let's go ahead and do the coincidence. And... Orson... We'll go there. We're just going to assume, I hope we have like the final deduction that Orson is an idiot. The reporters didn't notice that he was not Sherlock Holmes. Oh? Orson is such a talented actor that it's not surprising that his efforts to be Sherlock Holmes lead him into dangerous and strange situations. I'm going to go ahead and just leave that be for right now. And we got Cole's motive here. The man with the hair lip, which is Jeremiah. Bomb maker. Let's see. To discuss the attempted assassination. Whoa. And that leads to Jack Cole being guilty. But we still have Fleming to deal with. I'm not going to make any calls. Let's go with stolen items right now. Because I don't think he had anything in there other than the stolen items. But, okay. Oi, oi, oi. If it's not one thing, it's another. Archives. Encryption. Hubert Zella.
The text is encrypted. If it's Caesar's shift code, it might be easily deciphered.
Okay. A... Oh, okay, okay, I see. I see what the dealio is. So... A is V, B is I, C is J, and so on and so forth. Well, if that is the case, then E, M, B, I. What am I actually looking for, though? And it's different on every page. Ugh. Alrighty. Can I... Oh, no. I don't want to exit. But that's the whole imagination thing right there. So, let me go ahead. I think I'm going to have to use this guide here and try and figure out what's what, guys. So, give me one sec. There we go. Chose the right one. It was basically this on the bottom was like different types of the code. And figuring that out, the last one is Jeremiah Thorne, who owes 95 pounds, 15% tax, and needs to pay in November.
It's a notebook filled with debts. And Jeremiah's name is on the list.
So, essentially, the person who has Jeremiah by the balls is Percy.
Get into the cab, quickly!
Oh, no, stop, come back.
Follow that cab.
Please, no. Looks like we're heading to the abbey that we've been seeing here on all the loading screens. It's not so much an abbey, it's a... Well, it could be an abbey, but there is a cemetery nearby as well. As long as we can stay away from Mayan temples, I'm okay.
I should find a way to get inside.
All right. We have to be all solid Snake here. Solid Sherlock. All right, imagination. Tab. And we are here in the Abbey. Jeremiah is 95 pounds in debt to Percy the Dart Fleming. All right. Oh, hi. Hi, guy. Probably need to go ahead and keep this mode on then. Dun 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 dun. I see you. What do we do here, though? You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of trying to sneak in to talk to Zelda in Ocarina of Time when you're a kid. That is exactly what that reminds me of. Where's the other guy at? Yeah. Careful now. Which way are you going, though, is the key. Oh, Lord.
I heard something.
Eh?
Something moved.
I'm just hiding. You don't see me.
That was nothing.
So it's not just a one and done kind of thing. That's...
Something moved.
Ah, crap. No, it didn't.
That was nothing.
Yeah, just a bad dream. Go about your business. Now, how are we going to get around this guy? I gotta look at his patrol. Ooh. Living dangerously, Mr. Holmes. Okay, oh, there's another guy, too. How about I hide right over here? And what are we close to? Where's the... Ah, okay. I assume this is our destination.
It's closed.
You think? Well, by that ration... Ah, there we go. There's our way through. Let's wait for Bob to turn around there. Mr. Bob Henchman. First of his name. Oh, hell's bells. Ooh. That's a fashionable beard that man is sporting. Man, why can't we knock anyone out like Metal Gear style? That would be awesome. Oh, he's got a long patrol. I see. Well, the good news about that is we won't have to worry about him coming back. Oh, yeah.
I heard something.
Crap.
I heard something.
Yeah, I know you heard something there, kitten.
That was nothing.
Goodness. Now, what is that now? It's like a piece of paper. and some other stuff. This also is kind of like Sid Meier's Pirates, when you're trying to sneak into a settlement that you are not particularly welcome at. Oh, we can't use deduction right now. Whoa, 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 how are we going to pull that off then? Do we go around? Oh, okay, I see. How many of them are there here?
Something moved.
Ha! Hmm? There's nobody there. Nobody's looking, right? Metal Gear 2. Or Metal Gear Solid 2. Okay, dang it. Let's try this again. With a little less fail. Someone's walking on the other side. There we go. Are we home free? Looks that way. The last time I had to take a trip like this, I ended up getting shot at. You know, I'm seeing some definite frame rate issues with this game. I know my computer can run this. That's kind of weird. Especially for like a Sherlock Holmes game, it really shouldn't be this particularly graphically intensive. Now, can we... Ah, okay, cool. Debts and threats. That should make another connection. It's possible that Percy the Dart Fleming used Jeremiah for his dirty work because of the latter's debts. Fleming no longer needs the money back. Jeremiah owes a large sum of money to Percy the Dart Fleming. That is the reason for the blackmail. Actually, the control seems to work more than the money. He still owns all of those brothels. Let's go for that. Control. And we have no clues at the moment. We're going to have to get some more stuff. Now, before we go through that door... Uh-oh. Nail marks. Panic reflex. Okay, well, that could have been worse.
There was a fight here. Orson attempted to resist, but someone or something convinced him otherwise.
So by that rationale, I'm going to go ahead and assume that Orson is innocent. We may get some more evidence, but right now it's really pointing to Percy. Let's go ahead and try and explore the rest of Carifix Abbey here. Oh, Lord. More of this? Crap. Okay. Well then. This'll be fun. And I like the fact you can only use his sense when you're not moving. Ew, da, 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 da. Gotta move, gotta move. And this is... all of this is way too concentrated. Meaning, I don't think we're going to have a whole lot of places to run in the event that, You know, I probably really should have looked at this guy's patrol path before I decided to make any brash movements. Now, are you just going to stand there?
Ah, my cousin's out fighting bobbies and stealing antiques, and what do I get? Guard duty.
God duty.
Relax, Mike. You got to earn it first.
How long will that take? 2 years already and nothing's changed.
I know.
Now, are you going to move so I can get through, or what are you doing here? Oh, okay. I think I see what we gotta do here.
I heard something.
Oh, no!
I heard something.
Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Ladder. Ladder is good. Ladder is good. Ladder is wise.
That was nothing.
We could drop some paint buckets on their head, Home Alone style. That'd be kind of cool. And we could go all the way around there, don't we? Holmes certainly likes taking the long way around. And that is not the... Oh, that's the locked door from earlier. Of course it is. And this is not really a suitable place to end the episode, guys, so we're just going to keep on keeping on here. And let's just hope that we're able to get through this unscathed. Oh, murder of crows up ahead. Or above us. Dun 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 dun. Almost there. We see the light at the end of the tunnel. Hopefully that light is not a train. Oh. Okay, your patrol stops right there. Now, oh, I'm curious. Can we do this?
The sound of a gong will attract the guards. I need to be careful.
Yeah, that's very true. I do not want to sound the gong. Or do I have to get past him? Where is the guy? Oh, crap. Okay, I see what we gotta do now. That's very convenient, that gong being there. Order up.
Boys, check out that sail. There's someone there.
Okay, time to hurry. Sherlock, this is no time for dilly-dally. Down, down, down. Nice. Agent 221B. Wait a minute, is that Jeremiah?
Hey. But what?
Oh! Orson.
We need to get out of here.
That's bad. That's real bad. So, hell's bells. I don't know what we need to be doing here exactly then.
Lestrade, I'm glad you're here.
What's happened, Mr. Holmes?
We've come from the abandoned St. Patrick's Abbey. I uncovered a gang of armed bandits there who did their best to kill me.
Again? I'll send our best team to arrest them.
Well, I doubt that you'll find anyone left, but if you hurry up, you might just find the spoils left over from their burglaries.
I see.
And I'd be very grateful if you could keep an eye on Mr. Wilde here.
But Holmes...
Hush you. It's like, you're done. So let's go ahead and talk to Orson. And this might be a long episode today, guys, but it's all good. See what he has to say. Like, what is the reasoning for his actions? Other than self-defense.
Yeah, the slightest detail, etc. Well, apart from the smell of those bandits who kidnapped me, yeah, nothing special. And this Jeremiah was spending his time complaining about working for the fart.
I think you mean the Dart.
Yeah, whatever. Jeremiah said that they should all wait till the fart was released. Makes no sense, right?
Really? It's like stolen... Let's look at the rest of the clues. Orson and Jeremiah. Orson's testimony that Jeremiah works for Percy the Dart Fleming sounds trustworthy. Orson is lying about the dart. He stated that Jeremiah was working for Percy the Dart Fleming to lead us on the wrong path. For right now, I'm going to assume that Orson is just an actor. Man, I don't know, that him stabbing that guy. Does this make any connections? Whoa! Percy Fleming is guilty. Percy the Dart Fleming is guilty of the attempt on Holmes's life. He wanted revenge after his 7 years in prison and his resulting financial problems. Jeremiah is his accomplice. Percy Fleming forced Jeremiah to do his dirty work and threatened to send Jeremiah's sister to the brothel if he disobeyed. Percy the Dart Fleming deserves a heavy prison sentence. It was Jeremiah who offered to kill Sherlock Holmes for Percy Fleming. Jeremiah played on Percy's ego in order that his debt be written off. Percy Fleming was manipulated and should not be sent to prison. Yeah. So let me go ahead and think about this, guys. My gut is telling me, like my paranoia is telling me that it's probably Orson. But my gut's telling me that it's Percy. Because Percy has those debts, had threatened to send Jeremiah's sister to a brothel. It all makes sense that Percy would try and do this. Now, I have no reason why we should absolve Percy of this. We can definitely condemn him because, I mean, this seems very feasible. So we're going to go ahead and condemn Percy. And hopefully this is the good choice.
Percy Fleming, you are charged with conspiracy to murder.
What?
You used Jeremiah Thorne in your little game because you didn't want your hands dirtied.
You're lying.
Jeremiah spoke to me before he died of how you ordered him to throw the bomb and, after its failure, to abduct me.
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
Shut up. I think that it's perfectly clear. Attacking Mr. Sherlock Holmes is one of the quickest ways to be hanged.
No, you can't do that. I'm an innocent man.
Constable, take him back to the cells.
Ooh. Percy Fleming is a cruel and cold-blooded bandit. He threatened Jeremiah and used him toward his own goals. You have decided to bring Fleming to justice. Condemn Percy. Clues found 20. 78 people made the same moral choice. Yeah, that... Check conclusion? 20 out of 20. We didn't miss anything. Wow. Okay. Well, that is what I think we made the wrong call there. I really do. But we're going to go ahead and watch it be Orson. We'll accept the decision. About to finish the kit, yeah. And start a new chapter. Lock, stock, and 2 smoking detectives. Alright, guys. Well, we went ahead and made our call. I think my gut may have been wrong on that one. But, it seemed that Percy had it seemed the most logical step. It's like Orson didn't really have a motive for it. And, well, kind of. And Jack Cole, I don't think that was really his style. But we're going to go ahead and end it here. And looks like we're going to be starting a new case, Chain Reaction, next time. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you liked the episode, please leave a like down below. Subscribe to the channel, leave a comment. That'd be a big help. And we'll see you next time. Later days, everyone.